Hello and welcome to 10 tips in under 4 minutes on networking face to face. Tip 1. Collect contacts. Start with your family, friends, peers, current and ex-colleagues, your tutors and people they can refer you on to. Then look at employer websites and social media. Look at members of relevant professional associations and look at campus and off-campus events. Off-campus events might be run, for example, by local chambers of commerce. Look at LinkedIn and other online platforms. For professional associations, use sites like indexnz.com to identify relevant ones. Ultimately, what you're trying to do is find contacts working in career areas or for employers that interest you. Tip number 2, keep a written record of all your networking contacts. Use a mind map or a spreadsheet for that, whatever works for you. It's important you record who you engage with, what they do, who they work for, when you had the engagement and what the outcome was, and that's really important because it'll help you to keep your contacts updated and it'll help you let them know about your progress. Tip number 3, you want to use networking to generate and explore career ideas that might appeal to you and find out what the jobs are really like. You're trying to find a match between what you know of yourself and what's out there and to explore what's needed to get into the careers that interest you. It might show up that you have skills, knowledge or experience gaps, so you can ask contacts what you might do to fill those gaps. You should also use networking to look at how employers in the career areas that appeal typically recruit and select staff, but consider too what else you want to use networking for. Tip number 4, think about objectives for your networking. Who do you want to meet, why and how might you meet them? What do you need to know at this moment in time to help you with your career planning, but also to help with job applications, interviews, etc., and also with finding work? How can you best present yourself? What might contacts want to know about you? And what would you want them to know? What are you willing to tell them about yourself? And how will you follow up on any contacts that you make? Tip number 5, don't ask for a job to begin with. That's crucial. The important thing instead is to build a rapport and to gather the information that's most useful for you at this moment in time. You can also ask politely for other referrals, so people they know who might be useful for you. The aim is to try and get further contact and to use that to gather additional information and advice, and once you've got that rapport built, you can then look at working for that employer or any advice they can give you on finding work in the areas that appeal. But really it's important that you show that you're keen to build a mutually beneficial relationship. Networking is two-way, and also it's important that you pay any networking opportunities that you're given forward, so you also become a networking contact for other people. Tip number 6, the onus is on you. If you're networking, particularly with a stranger at an event, say, do you mind if I join you? And begin with small talk before you go on to any deeper questions. But those deeper questions absolutely have to be framed around the information that you've decided you need to know. It's important to you that your contact answer and you remember to listen to them. Tip number 7, don't overstay your welcome. It's likely they have other people they want to meet or people that want to meet them. Remember too that networking can happen anywhere. But when you do make a contact and you have a conversation with a contact, follow up that contact at least with a thanks and follow up any referrals they give you, but do all of that promptly. Tip number 8, make sure you stay informative, interested and interesting. Don't knock other people. Remember too that not everyone's able or willing to help you, so you have to be a bit resilient, but take every opportunity you can to network. Tip 9, don't obsess about seniority. How important is it to know the CEO? Instead, try and find people at different stages of their careers, because everyone's got their own unique things to offer based on their own experiences. And finally, tip 10, practice networking conversations. Look for events where you can network. Use social media and sites like Event Finder for that, and then take a look at our other 10 tips videos and related resources. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.